So you talked earlier in the podcast about a passion project of, focusing on that work-life balance. So can you tell us more about a project that you are undertaking right now to pursue that goal?
Yes. It is also indicative of this very empty office. So before we came on, I let Brandy know I've added another position to my current position. So starting actually July 1 today, I'm now the principal of our alternative learning center. And so not only do I get to continue to see the success of our online high school, but now I'll get to work with students that I'm really passionate about. That being said, I have just added a whole nother school to the schools that I'm already serving. So I'm going to be taking next week off to really reset and really think about how do I set my ideal week up, because I can't add another day to the work week. And I really want to make sure my son's senior year, he sees his mom at his events and sees her at home, and I'm able to do that. So this is my passion project this year, is I've really spent the last couple years regaining some balance and seeing some great health goals achieved, weight goals, strength goals. And I don't want to lose all of that with the new stress of this position. And we know stress can be good and stress can be bad. And so what I'm going to try to navigate in the next, 6 months to a year is how do I add this position and still show up as my best self in all my environments?
Yeah. And you also do keynote speaking in addition to being a principal and a writer. So, in terms of your books, your speaking, all of the things that you're doing, if our listeners want to get in touch with you, how can they go about doing that?
The socials is a great place to start. So you can find me on Instagram and the formerly known as Twitter and Facebook as Principal and Balance or Jessica Cabeen. I will be at the principal conference coming up here in July, and then um, occasionally I'll go out and do some speaking during the school year. But it's been more just I do some coaching and just some conversations with leaders, and occasionally I'll get to a state conference or work with districts too, which is really fun. I was just out in Utah last month and spent the day with about 1,000 teachers, and it was incredible, that energy and just the excitement. And it's always fun when I get to go and talk about educator well-being, because that's just what I love to do. And so when districts and states are like, yep, we want to focus on this, it's really neat to be able to serve people in that capacity.
Yeah, and it is so needed as we lead with hope. And so I want to encourage everyone to check out Jessica's blogs and connect with her on the socials, pick up her book, and I look forward to following you and seeing what you write next, Jessica.
Thanks, Brandy. I'm looking forward to your work as well.
Thank you. And thanks for coming on the show. If you're listening today, don't forget to subscribe and um, like our YouTube channel. We're also available on Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcast. Have a great day, everyone.